Hi, and welcome to Math 141 Online for Summer. I'm David Lippman, I'll be your instructor. And this video is going to orient you to how the course works. So first thing you should do if you've logged into LAMap is click on your name in the upper right and make sure that your email address is accurate. You're welcome to upload a picture as well. You might also just take a peek at this time zone here and make sure it says America, Los Angeles. If your computer is, say, set for Japan time or something, then the course due dates aren't going to show correctly and you're likely going to get confused. So let's go ahead and click into the course. And the course information folder is where you will find the syllabus. And so you're going to want to make sure you read through this carefully to really understand the format of the course and how it's all going to work. You also find a link to the book here. You can download a full copy to load on an iPad or some other device. There'll be individual links to sections within the week folders, or you can buy a hard copy from the bookstore if you'd like. Our weeks are going to run Tuesday through Monday. So assignments are always going to be due at midnight on the day that they're due. Assignments are going to be due throughout the week to sort of encourage you to keep them spaced well. But the quizzes and the show your work assignments are all going to be due on Monday at the end of the week. I am going to be opening up everything sort of a week early in case if anyone needs to work ahead. So do make sure you look at the dates to make sure that you're working on the right thing. If you have any questions about the course for me, you can post them here in the Ask Your Instructor forum. But let's go back, and you can use these breadcrumbs, as they're called, across the top here to get back. And let's hop into the Do This First folder. So you're probably already here since you're watching this video. And again, the syllabus was in the course information folder, and once you're done with reading the syllabus, take the syllabus quiz to make sure that you caught all the really important stuff out of the syllabus. Your next assignment is going to be to post a little introduction about yourself. So go ahead and click on into here, you click add new thread to post something about David. And type out a little something about yourself, who you are, what you're studying, what you like to do in your free time, whatever you'd like, so that you can get to know each other. Okay? And then your last assignment in here is the Intro to LAMap assignment, and this assignment is going to help you understand how to enter your answers into LAMap. It is for putting in algebraic answers, and so you're going to want to sort of go through this. Make sure you take advantage of things like the equation editor here. So notice that if I click this little up arrow, yellow arrow here, it pops up an equation editor, and that can really make it much easier to enter in algebraic answers. So do take advantage of that. All right, and that is sort of the basics. So now let's look at what you're actually going to be doing throughout the week. So let's click into week 1. And there's a suggestion here for how to work through the assignments. So each week is going to have somewhere between 3 and 5 sections of material to cover, for each of those sections there will be a link to the book. This is the same book that's available in print if you bought it that way. So first thing you're going to want to do is actually read through the text, understand it the best you can from that. Following that are a set of overview videos. So these are sort of big picture videos to help you to supplement the text and provide another view of the material. So I encourage you to watch through these before you go into the homework. And then finally, again, for each section there will be a homework assignment where you can try the questions. Now, something good to know about this homework is all the homework in LAMap is algorithmic. That means each of you has a slightly different version. But the really cool thing about that is it means if you try a problem, notice that you're going to get 2 attempts on this problem. So if you try it, you get it wrong, and you try it again, it's going to show you the answer. And maybe, kind of like looking at the back of the book, maybe this is enough to help you figure out what you need to do. And then you can say this link right here, the one that says try another similar question, you can click that and it'll give you a new version of that problem that you can work for full credit. So there's no reason you can't earn 100% on the homework. The homework never is gone, well, after the due date, of course, but before the due date, you never run out of tries on the homework. You can always redo the problem. So I really do encourage you to try the problem on your own first. If you're still stuck though, many of the problems are going to have these video buttons, which will pop open a video on a related topic. If you're still stuck after that though, take advantage of this post this question to forum link here. What that'll do is it'll take this problem and insert it into a forum post, a discussion forum post. And really important here, don't just post up the question with nothing, or else I'm going to respond with, well, what are you confused about, or what went wrong, particularly when there's a video attached. If you just post it up and say, I don't get it, I'm going to say, well, there was a video, what didn't you understand in the video? So please make sure to be very clear and say something like, in the video, I didn't understand what he was doing 30 seconds into the video. Or, better yet, I tried this, and explain what you've already tried to do with the problem. Again, if you just post up, I don't get it, I'm probably going to respond with, what don't you get? So the clearer you can be in your questions, the better I can help you and give you a very helpful, clear answer. So try to be as specific as possible with your questions. Okay, so that's the way the homework works. So you keep on doing the problems. When you get it right, it's going to tell you that you got it right, and then you can move on to the next problem. So again, for each section, you'll have text, video, homework, and then you move on and do that with the next section, text, video, homework. And then once you've gone through all the homework, then you can take the quiz for the week. Now the quizzes are different than the homework in that you'll only have 3 tries at each problem, and there'll be a little penalty for each missed attempt. So the idea here is for you to show me that you understand it now and can do the problems. Now, if you get done and you're pretty sure that you were on the right track on a problem, you're welcome to send me your work and I will consider it for partial credit. Just be aware I do not accept corrections, so just send me the work that you did that led you to the answer that you submitted, and I'll consider it for partial credit. Then the last assignment for the week, there is a proctored final for the class, which is a paper and pencil test where I really do want to see your work because so much of what you're doing in this class is online. And to give you practice with showing your work, each week there will be a show your work assignment. And so this is something that I can look at your work, give you partial credit, make sure that you can communicate mathematics properly and that you're using the appropriate techniques. It's not okay to just use a calculator to guess and check answers. I need to be able to see that you know how to do the processes that we're learning in the course. So all of these problems are going to be a problem that you have to do, and you're going to write it out on paper, and then you're going to take a picture of it or scan it, whatever you have the capabilities to do, and upload that file. So upload that image file from your camera or cell phone, or the scan off of your computer, or if you need to type it out in Word and upload it that way, that's fine too. Images are preferred though, so I can actually see your handwritten work. Okay, and just to be clear, these are going to show as a 0 when you first submit it because I have to manually grade it. So please don't freak out if you have a 0. It just means I haven't graded it yet. All right, and that's how each week is going to work. I'll be opening a week early so that you can get work ahead if you need to, particularly since there are midweek due dates. If your schedule only allows you to work on specific days, just take that into account as you're planning. 2 last things good to know about. The Gradebook is where you can keep up on what your score in the class is, how you're doing overall. And then the calendar, if you're not quite sure what's coming up or what's due, the calendar can be a great way to see what is due which days, so you can get a big picture of like, when do I need to have these assignments done by? Just make sure that you don't just go through here. Really do click into the weeks. so you can take advantage of those video lessons and the text links and not just do the homework. All right, so I'm looking forward to a great quarter together. And again, if you have any questions, please post them up in the forums.